Vulture action here, working on an armadillo. I kind of want to do a little vlog here while I'm riding and talk about something that I think is kind of an underestimated danger to cyclists. As cyclists, we tend to think about, you know, the scary dangers like getting hit by a car or a deer jumping out in front of us or any number of things like that that are, you know, possible but kind of frightening images. But what we overlook is the danger of debris in the road, especially in the shoulder. When you're riding a bike, if you see an object in the shoulder, you have to avoid it because there's no telling what it's made of. If you run over a paper bag, you don't know if it's got a cheeseburger in it or a brick. And then there's things that can flat your tires, cause you to crash. And I mean, I know of people who've been seriously hurt because of debris in the road. There was a fellow here in Austin who went over the side of an overpass after the pace line he was in jammed up because the guy in the front steered around some kind of object, some glass or a nail or who knows. But the pace line kind of buckled up. This guy was at the back. He ended up careening into the Jersey barrier or wall along the overpass, fell over, suffered serious injuries. And then I also know of another cyclist on 360. She got a flat tire, swerved into traffic, and got run over by a trailer being towed behind a truck. And the reason I mention all these things is because that debris on the road, where does it come from? It's not falling out of people's sedans. It's not falling off motorcycles. Where it comes from is, and I'm not trying to bash these things at all because they're necessary and they're good, and a lot of my friends and family members drive pickup trucks, but that's where the debris comes from. It comes from pickup trucks and flatbed trailers, and those are great, but people tend to throw stuff in the back or on the trailer, and it seems perfectly stable in the parking lot or in the driveway, but you hit the road and you're going 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, that air can lift just about anything out of the bed of a truck. And we've all seen it. We've seen mattresses, couches, appliances, you name it. I've seen it on the side of the road. And that stuff will kill you if you hit it because, man, I've seen shovel blades, knives, everything. And any one of those objects can upset a road cyclist and hurt them directly, or worse, cause them to careen into traffic and then get hit by a car as a secondary effect. Almost forgot to mention the other scenario too, which is, and there's a lot of gravel, just innocuous gravel or sand or something in the shoulder. And as a cyclist, you don't want to ride in that because it's no good traction. So what do? You look over your shoulder and then you move left into the traffic lane. And there's another case where you have kind of a secondary effect of debris and litter in the shoulder, putting a cyclist in danger. And it's nobody's fault. It's just a fact of life. But man, I wish, you know, cities would spend more time sweeping. So what can we do about this? I wish there was more education about the necessity of securing stuff in the truck beds and on trailers to minimize the amount of plumbing pieces of wood, tools, whatever, that ends up on the shoulder. But I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I can dream anyway. But I guess what I'm saying is, keep your eyes open, watch the road, point out stuff, and don't go too fast for your visibility. Peace. Catch you later.